What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. We are back for another video of my top 5 attractions, and we're going to talk about the last park that I haven't not mentioned yet at Walt Disney World Hollywood Studios. So, without further ado, let's get into the top 5s. Number 5. At number 5 spot, it will go to, shockingly, Smuggler's Run, the first phase attraction of Galaxy's Edge. And yes, it is at the very bottom of my list. The reason being is because of Simulator. I'm not very big on Simulator. However, this is the only attraction that is an exception because one, you have the control of the environment of what is gonna be the outcome. You could have the perfect run or maybe the worst luck you may ever have. Each experience will be completely different based on the scenery, based on the interaction with your teammates. You might have so many different variables in it. So, in my personal recommendation, try to have everyone there together, people who you do know, so you can get a better score. But if you don't know, if you are with random people, the experience might be a little different and difficult because everyone else will be more focused on the experience of itself without realizing the consequences in that scenario. But again, Smuggler's Run is one of a highly recommended roller coaster attraction that I personally recommend you, the viewer, to go on when you have a chance. Also, there's a new fast pass system for Smuggler's Run, so you should take advantage of that when you book your next vacation in the near future. And that's the reason that Smuggler's Run is on number 5 spot. Number 4. For my number 4 spot, we're gonna go to Toy Story Land for Slinky Dog Dash. This attraction opened up when Toy Story Land opened its gate to the general public. And before Galaxy's Edge, this was the number 1 attraction to go to with the long line, with the experience, the facility, and everything. I personally like Slinky Dog Dash of the atmosphere, and it's kind of like a hybrid of a family roller coaster and kind of like a thrill seeker roller coaster, because depending where you sit, you do get slightly whipped, especially if you sit in the back, which is my personal favorite spot. Or if you still have a young one who wants to go on the roller coaster but is too afraid of the big drops, this one is by far an easy, smooth ride for the whole family. I like the theming, I like how you are quote-unquote strung down to toy size and experiencing everything in this area. So that's reason for Slinky Dog Dash to be number 4 spot. Number 3. For my number 3 spot and number 2 spot is gonna go back and forth, but it's based on my mood of that day. But 9 times out of 10, it will go to Rock and Roller Coaster. Rock and Roller Coaster is a high intensity ride at Hollywood Studios right next to Tower of Terror. It stars Aerosmith of this attraction, and it plays iconic songs from them. Rock and Roller Coaster, it's Disney's first launch coaster at Walt Disney World, and it goes up to roughly, I want to say 60 miles per hour, give or take, which it is a high intensity roller coaster and it's in the dark. You can't see where you're going. You don't know where you're going, left, right, up, down, and even if you're going inverted. But overall, this attraction is amazing. And also, there's sometimes that you can go on it when lights on, but that's like a rare occasion. I have not yet experienced that, but one day in the future, I really do hope I do see the attraction with lights on. But for that being reason, that is reason why Rock and Roller Coaster by Aerosmith is number 3 spot on my list. Number 2. For my number 2 spot, it will go to Tower of Terror. This iconic attraction is based on something very similar in real life of the Hollywood Hotel in LA. I love the theming and the atmosphere of this attraction overall, especially the series of Twilight Zone. This series was an inspiration for this attraction, and on top of that, there's a lot of Easters in the hotel lobby. If you're a big Twilight Zone fan, you can find almost a lot of things in the lobby right there. I personally have not gone in depth to check it out because I'm always in the fast pass line, or I'm just with my friends chilling and I'm just talking to them. But overall, I love it, and on this attraction, your experience will never be the same. You might go have a different scenario with it because it's on a randomizer. So overall, this is really an amazing attraction because you will never have the same experience. So that's the reason why for number 2 spot, it goes to the Tower of Terror. Number 1. For my number 1 spot, it will go to Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. This attraction is literally one of the most high advanced technologies what Disney has opened from what I've been. The reason I'm saying this is because I have yet to go on Mickey's and Minnie's Runaway Railroad, and unfortunately due to this pandemic, I have not had a chance, and I was originally blocked when it first opened. So hopefully in the near future, I will go on this ride, and my top 5 could change, but as of right now, Rise of the Resistance is my number 1 spot, just by the storyline of the attraction, the atmosphere, the viewing, and everything. Overall, the experience is a life-changing moment. I personally am a big Star Wars fan, and this takes the cake. I feel I'm literally inside of the Star Wars universe in a specific movie. From walking around in a Death Star, from being transported on a shuttle to outer space, and trying to get away from the First Order in Kylo's ship. And overall, this attraction is high-tech advanced. And again, if you do want to go on this ride, I personally recommend to get there super early because it's going to be based on boarding passes. Everyone will go in, but at a certain period of the time, boarding pass will be open for the general public. And the last time I checked, roughly the first 60 or 70 boarding passes are guaranteed to get on the ride, and everything else past that are backup boarding groups. So if you get a lower number, that's gonna be a better shot for you to enjoy the experience. If you have a later number, you might not be able to go on it, but if you do, you might miss out some other stuff, such as Fantasmic and some other nighttime shows in the park. But with that being said, guys, that is currently my top 5s of Hollywood Studios. Again, because I have not yet ridden Mickey's Runaway Railroad, that cannot be my top 5. I am spoiled free. I have not seen any YouTube videos. I'm not seeing any pictures. I'm trying to stay away from everything because I want to get in and experience it for myself. My girlfriend has been on it, and she says that attraction is really spot on, spectacular. She also been on Rise of Resistance with me, and she also did say she loved Rise of Resistance, but for her personally, she did say Mickey and Minnie Runaway Railroad is a better attraction than Rise of Resistance, and a lot of people there's a debate going on with that. So I personally don't know, but I want to hear what you guys think. If you have been on Mickey's and Minnie's Runaway Railroad, comment down below what attraction is better, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad or Star Wars Rise of Resistance. Also, don't forget, I'm doing a special giveaway on my Instagram. Link to that will be down in the description below. It is my first giveaway because I reached 500 subscribers. To participate, all you gotta do is like this picture and follow the instructions. Again, all that information, link in bio. And with that being said, that will conclude today's video. Thanks so much for coming back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. Click right here by doing so. If you want to see some POV videos, click right here. And if you want to see my last top 5, click right here. Signing up for now, guys.